Welcome to MasterCook. Currently we have three types of MasterCook products. We have MasterCook for the computer, and this is our most robust product and contains the most functionality and features. We have our web app, which is our MasterCook.com functionality, and we have our mobile apps, which can be downloaded through the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. To get started, I'm going to show you how to use MasterCook on the computer. So after you have downloaded and installed MasterCook on your computer, go ahead and start it up. And you will see that two windows appear. The one in back is the main MasterCook program, and the one right here in front is the My MasterCook Manager. And along the left are some tabs. There's the My MasterCook tab. This shows you information about your MasterCook version, and if there are any updates that you need to get, it'll have information and links to those here. There's the My Account tab, and this gives you information about your MasterCook.com account. There's the Sync tab, and this allows you to sync your content between MasterCook.com and the program on your computer. There's the Share tab. This is where you can create group cookbooks so you can collaborate with others and with group cookbooks. There's the Backup tab. This is where you can back up your MasterCook data. And then there's the Merge tab. And this is how you can merge your content from a previous version of MasterCook and into the current version of MasterCook. So we'll get started with this, since this is the first thing you will need to do. So in the merge screen here, you'll see along the left there are these different collections listed here. And if you click on each one, it'll show you the content inside that collection on the right. So right now I have selected my collection, and you'll see on the right here what's inside that collection. And then if I click on the MC Tools, you'll see what's inside that section, and so forth. So for now, I'm going to merge my files from MasterCook 14. So at the top here, you select Find MasterCook Files In, and as you can see, you can select MasterCook 14, or if you have MasterCook 11 on your computer, it will see that and show that here. Or if you have an older version of MasterCook, then you can select where it says Search Specific Folder, and then you can tell it where on the computer to find the content from those older versions. So I'm going to go ahead and select MasterCook 14, and then along the left I'll click My Collection, and then I can use this drop down menu to tell it what I want to do with this collection. I'm going to have it copy from the MasterCook 14 My Collection and into the MasterCook 15 My Collection. And then I'll make sure there's a check mark here for the cookbook that I want it to merge. And then I do the same thing for the MC Tools collection, and for now I'm just going to tell it to ignore that. And then same with the Cooking Fundamentals collection. MasterCook comes with these collections in each version, and so I can just use the one that's in the current version. I don't need to replace from version 14. And then after I've done that, you'll see at the bottom that currently I have one thing selected to merge, and that's that one cookbook that's here in the My Collection section, the Family Recipes. So now I'll select Merge Now, and then it switches to the main MasterCook screen. And if I go to Cookbooks, I can see that it added and merged the Family Recipes cookbook from version 14 and into version 15. So if I go back to the My MasterCook Manager, now that I've got my content merged from MasterCook 14 and into version 15, I can sync my content to my account at MasterCook.com. So once again, you'll see the collections listed here along the left, and if you click on them, you'll see what's in those collections on the right. So I'll click on My Collection, and for now I just want to sync the Family Recipes cookbook from this collection. So I'll add a check mark to this cookbook only, and then you'll see it shows I have one thing selected to sync, and I'll press Sync Now. And then as you can see, it is adding these recipes to my account at mastercook.com. And it will show you the progress as it adds each recipe inside that cookbook to your account at mastercook.com. So, another thing you can do is you can check the sync log tab here, and it will tell you it'll give you further details about what it's currently doing. And right now it's adding this recipe to my online account. And then you'll see in the sync log tab here, if I expand these different sections, I can see what it's doing. And it shows you, that it successfully added this recipe in this Family Recipes cookbook to my online account at mastercook.com. And I can see that by going to my account at mastercook.com. So I'll do that now. If I click on my cookbooks, it will load the My Cookbooks screen, and you'll see here that it is syncing the Family Recipes cookbook from MasterCook 15 to my account at mastercook.com. So if I open this cookbook here online, you'll see the recipes so far that it's synced to my online account. So that's how you use the sync tab in MasterCook. And another thing you can use is, like I said, the share tab is how you would create a new group cookbook to share with others. And to do that, you click on the Create Group Cookbook, and then you can give your cookbook a name. And then you can select to allow others to add recipes to this cookbook, or if you want it to be a read-only where people can only see your group cookbook and the recipes inside but not do anything like add more recipes, then you wouldn't add a check mark here. But if you want to allow others to add recipes to your group cookbook, you would add a check mark. And then in here you would type the people you would like to invite to this group cookbook. You type their email addresses in here. So you could type, you just type their email address in here, and then you press the invite button, and then when you press save, it will send them an invite to this group cookbook. And when they get that email, they can click on the link in that email, and it will give them a link to the group cookbook in their mastercook.com account. So that's how you use the share tab to create group cookbooks. So back to MasterCook 15. I'll just give you a brief overview. At the top here is a navigation bar with different sections of the program. There's the home, which just shows you a basic overview and information about MasterCook on the computer. There's a cookbook screen. This shows you the cookbooks that come with MasterCook, or you can add your own cookbooks here. With MasterCook, your recipes are stored within cookbooks, just like with real cookbooks. So if you open up a cookbook, you'll see the recipes that are inside this cookbook. And to create a new cookbook, you can use the new cookbook command here, or you can use the link over here on the right to create a new cookbook. And once you create a new cookbook, or if you open an existing cookbook, you can also select to add a new recipe to this cookbook by using that command, or by using the link over here on the right to create a new recipe inside this cookbook. There's also the search screen. It gives you the basic keyword search when it appears, where you can just quickly search for a word or a phrase in your recipes and menus, or you can click on the expanded search button, and here you can search more specifically for recipes. So let's say you wanted to search for recipes that avoid like peanuts or something. You can do that using the expanded search. The meals section is where you'll find menus and meal plans, and those tabs are here. You can create new menus and meal plans here, or you can view the ones that come with the program. There's the shopping screen, and this is where you can create shopping lists and pantry lists. And if you added recipes to a shopping list, they would appear here. And the tips section This is a glossary of different food terms and cooking terminology, and it also has videos, tips, and that kind of thing. Then there's the favorites section. This is kind of like a bookmarks section in MasterCook. So if you have, a multitude of cookbooks and recipes, and you want to quickly get to a certain recipe, you can add it to favorites and it'll appear here. And to do that, you just open up your cookbook and then select a recipe and then click on this plus icon over here and select favorites, and you can add this recipe to favorites. When you do that, you'll see that that recipe has been added here, and it's just a quick link to that recipe in that cookbook. And there's also the master list. This is basically like Windows Explorer and gives you an overview of all of your content in MasterCook. So along the left here, you'll see that it shows you your cookbooks and your menus and meal plans and your shopping lists. So you can click on each one of these sections to see those things. And also with cookbooks, you can click to open a cookbook and it will actually show you the categories within that cookbook, so you can view just all of the recipes that are within that category in a cookbook. You can do that here with the master list. So this concludes our demo of MasterCook.
He's a black male. Something's wrong with him. He's got something in his hands. I don't know what his deal is. Shit, He's running.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that.
There's a gunshot. You just heard gun? That's right, there is a gunshot. Hurry up. Someone scream. I just heard a gunshot. Oh my God, he shot the person.
I'm leaving now, leaving to find him. Those memories about him have turned into blur. Nothing is clear but one scene. He swung the fishing rod, the float flying into the sea. Memory is fascinating. We live between fragments, like from one place to another. Everything within them might trigger some emotion which left to die in oblivion. I believe all those colors need to be rekindled. There might be some magic